I am Noobot. In this tutorial, jewels, featuring Jethro. Jewels are used on your properties primarily to increase raw material production. Each property has a mentar, a technological structure that gives the property a base detection rate for ether. This rate can be increased by slotting jewels into the property mentar, and will lead to higher ether detection. Ether can then be converted into essence, which is a primary building block of the Earth 2 ecosystem. Most players will receive a daily notification that their properties have randomly produced jewels. Each uncollected jewel has an expiry date, and if not collected by the date, the jewel will disappear. Once a jewel is collected, it will remain in your inventory until you sell it, use it, or alter it. Accept the jewels to add them to your inventory. Jewels in your inventory do not expire. Your inventory is listed in the left panel. Here, you can sort your jewels using drop-down menus. The power and effect of a jewel is defined by its tier. At this time, only Tier 1 jewels are available. Using the color drop-down, you can isolate a specific kind of jewel from your inventory. Each jewel has an information pop-up with the collection date and the effective power of the jewel for its respective resource. The crafting tab is where users will be able to break jewels into shards to be crafted and merged into new and potentially rare jewels. In the slotting tab, the inventory panel remains unchanged. You will see a searchable list of your properties with resource information, a detection percentage, and empty jewel slots. To remove previous search criteria, perform an empty search in the search field. You can either search for your properties or scroll through them to slot them with jewels. You can also use the drop-down list to view your properties in ascending or descending order for both property name and tile count. To slot jewels, you must drag and drop them from your inventory onto a mentar slot bar. Property size will affect the number of slots required to reach maximum ether detection. Larger properties require more slotted jewels to reach the maximum detection rate. As Jethro has already slotted his properties, he will first demonstrate how to return a slotted jewel back to your inventory. Click, drag, and drop the jewel anywhere in the inventory panel. The page will quick load and an empty slot will appear. Repeat as desired. To add a jewel to a property, drag it from your inventory anywhere onto the slot bar. The jewels are sorted by their collection date, from right to left. You may want to try to place jewels that were spawned by the property, or to match the biome of the property, but at this time, all Tier 1 jewels add the same percentage to your base rate, regardless of color. As new features are rolled out, jewels will also contribute to resource generation. In the Selling tab, you can select jewels to put up for sale at the Bazaar. Drag any jewel from the inventory and input the selling price. Check the Bazaar to see the market value. Your marketed jewel will be listed in the Selling tab, where you can change the price or remove it from the Bazaar. On mobile, the jewels interface is similar to desktop but is tightly compacted and difficult to navigate. Rotating your mobile device to landscape mode is advised. Press once on a jewel to open the pop-up for both slotting and selling. We will revisit this later. Press and hold any jewel and you will get the information pop-up. In landscape mode, the mobile interface becomes much more evenly spaced and functional. Scroll down to see your properties and their mentar slot bars. Press once on a jewel to get the pop-up. Choose slotting. Your browser will jump to your unslotted properties. Select a property to slot and tap it to deploy the jewel. You will receive a notification that your jewel has been deployed on the property. As your properties fill up with jewels, they will disappear from the list of unslotted properties. To return jewels to your inventory, tap a jewel in the Mentars slot bar and select Return back to inventory. To list jewels in the Bazaar, tap once and select Selling. You will be prompted to set your selling price and notified of the sale fee. The list price will be your selling price plus the sale fee. After you confirm the jewel listing, it will be placed in the Selling tab list. You can change the price and remove it from the Bazaar. The Bazaar is a user-to-user trading system that will be one of the most vital elements of the Earth-2 ecosystem. Future updates will allow users to buy and sell raw materials, holo-building blueprints, building blocks, and other items. For now, buying jewels from the Bazaar will help to ensure that you have enough to slot all of your property mentors, and for future crafting of jewels. Use the drop-down menus to select your desired item. The market value in the Bazaar is determined by users. Abundance of jewels from daily collection will lower market value, but with the crafting of jewels and other future developments may bring jewel scarcity. To purchase a jewel, click Buy Now. A pop-up will give you the price and sale fee amounts, and you will be prompted to accept the price. Your properties are already producing ether, a base resource that can be converted to essence. This conversion action is a key function for your Earth-2 quest. Be sure to slot jewels into your Mentars to maximize your ether detection rate. And be sure to subscribe, like, and share widely.